They keep you cool and cozy, or warm and cozy, depending on the temperature. And they have a 10-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong with your sheets, you get free ones. Go to CozyEarth.com/Tucker. Use our promo code Tucker for up to 40% off. And if they ask, tell them the Tucker Carlson Show sent you. Everyone here uses those sheets and loves them.
So what are the effects of Trump's win?
I think it's a renewal of national self-confidence, actually. I think that we're going to be more sure of ourselves as Americans. I think we already are. I think that the idea that people are, a lot of people who would have either felt uncomfortable saying they supported Donald Trump or didn't even think they did, but now realize that they actually value what he represents, have a greater sense of conviction in themselves, have a greater sense of conviction in America. I think that's probably the most important thing.
Well, I mean, gold dropped $100 an ounce in like an hour.
Yeah, it's interesting how that works.
And gold, of course, is a bet against the U.S. dollar. So
the rest of the stock market, and the stock market went exactly in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
And so, markets reflect confidence. And I think the revival of our self-confidence is the most important thing, actually, because everything else, we could talk about the issues set, fixing the border, restoring law and order, enforcing the law, ending rampant crime in the country, growing the economy. All of those things require a certain level of self-confidence in America, requires a certain sense of spine in who we are to be able to say, okay, an economy grows when people are willing to take risks. You're not willing to take risks to create a new business or to grow, or to invest in a new venture unless you have actual confidence in yourself and your ability to do that. Same thing with respect to the rule of law. You have to believe in the validity of American rule of law to actually stand by it, even when it's actually hard or unpopular to do so. Same thing to say that our own border actually means something. You have to have confidence in a nation to believe that that nation is worth protecting. If you actually don't believe in what's inside, then there's no real reason that you have to protect it physically either. So I think the revival of our national self-confidence is the most important thing Donald Trump has delivered and I think is going to deliver for the country. And if we get that back, the rest of it's actually pretty easy. It sort of falls into place more or less automatically, I would say.
But along the way, there are all kinds of obstacles. And the first obstacle is finding the right people to staff the government.
Yes.
Which was and Trump has said this himself, including to me, like the day before he got elected in public, I didn't have anyone to run the government. Mm-hmm. And there were a lot of bad people wound up authority. Will it be different this time?